One day, Mummy, Daddy and I were sitting on the couch eating dinner, and the news was on. Grown-ups were talking about something scary, a virus, coming from somewhere far away, and that it could hurt us really badly. I asked my parents what a virus was, and they said it was nothing to be worried about, that it is just a cold that kids can't get. That made me feel much better. The next day, Mummy took us to the grocery store, and everyone there was wearing scary face masks and doctor gloves. She told me not to worry about them, that they were all just being silly and overreacting about a cold. Later, she gave me a stuffed bear to carry around the store, but made me put it back on the shelf for another kid to take later. I gave the bear a kiss, and Mummy talked to the cashier. She licked her thumb and handed the cashier the money from her wallet. The next day, the newsman says that all schools are closed. I don't have to go to school anymore. I can stay home and play all day long. The newsman said everyone has to stay away from each other, but Mummy said that wasn't fair and no one can tell us what to do. Daddy even let one of my friends over to play. We played with toy robots and shared a juice drink outside. After that, though, I started not feeling very well. My joints hurt and my throat was scratchy and sore. I had a cough that made my chest hurt and a big headache. Mommy took my temperature and showed Daddy. She looked a little worried. Daddy said it was just the flu and told Mummy not to worry. The cough kept getting worse and worse all night long, and I couldn't sleep or eat anything. I couldn't even drink my favorite juice drink. I was so tired. In the middle of the night, I could barely breathe. I remember coughing and coughing so hard that it made me cry. My chest hurt so much, and Mummy came running into the room. Daddy said we should go to the hospital, and together we all went to the emergency room, where doctors put me on a big bed and into a special room surrounded by curtains. They stuck a stick up my nose and told me that they would know my test results soon. They poked my arm to give me medicine in my blood, and I had sticky squares all over my chest to listen to my heart. Mummy and Daddy sat next to my bed and were mad at the doctors. They said this was only the flu, and kids didn't get it. Why did I get so sick? Turns out, everyone is different, and I just happened to be unlucky. The next day, breathing got harder and harder. It felt like I was sitting at the bottom of a swimming pool, and I couldn't get to the top. A bunch of buzzers and beepers started going off, and nurses and doctors ran into my room. Mummy said they would have to put me to sleep for a while to help me breathe, and Daddy was mad at the doctors for letting me get so sick. A nurse gave me another poke in my hand and had me count back from 10 to go to sleep. I couldn't talk though, I didn't have enough air to say the numbers. I felt I was asleep for so long. When I finally woke up, I could see Mummy sitting on a chair next to my bed, and Daddy with his hands on her shoulders. Mummy was crying, and I have never seen Daddy's face that way before. "It's okay, Mummy," I said. The words were easy to get out now. I wasn't struggling to breathe anymore. Mummy didn't say anything. There was a long shrill beeping in the background though. It never stopped. I heard a doctor come into the room, and his face was sad too. But when I turned to see him, I saw myself lying in the big bed, a tube down my throat and my lips as blue as the sky. Everything started to fade away, like a deep fog after a rainstorm was sweeping through. Everything was so bright and easy now, but soon everyone was gone.